Boom! What up, y'all? What up, y'all? It's showtime. What up? What up? What up, y'all? This New York from New York in your City Live podcast. I know this New York, I am him, he is I, and I know y'all like, damn, New York don't have a hat on today. Nah, today's a little different today. I'm doing something different with the podcast today because I think today is the day that people need to understand a few things. So that's why, as you see from my guest that's coming in tonight, is somebody that I admire and whatnot, and that I've watched for years. And I actually got a chance to meet her a long time ago, and she's giving me inspiration. And for those that don't know, she used to run a podcast and whatnot, and have a TV show, and it kind of got me in my whole mind frame of doing this podcast. A lot of people want to know what stuff come from, so here it is. I'm going to show y'all where it comes from live in effect. Man, y'all smash that like button, man. But before she comes on, I wanted to go ahead and get through some announcements and whatnot. But you know, I got to shout y'all out first, man. You know, I love all y'all to death up in here. Man, I see a lot of people up in here. Man, Rex Man up in here early. Rex Man in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Give me the thumbs up. Let me know y'all can hear me loud and clear. And yes, Michael Corleone, that's my dog right there. Yes, today is going to be lit. This is going to be a lit podcast today. It's going to be something refreshing and inspirational that everybody needs out here for what's going on now, especially with things about to open up right now. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and do it this way and do it that way and do something a little different today. Because tomorrow I'm giving y'all a banger tomorrow. When I say a banger tomorrow, we're not doing one live, we're doing two lives. We're doing two lives back to back. I'm gonna start a little earlier and I'm gonna talk about that in my announcements. But we're doing two lives tomorrow. Yes, I said it, two lives tomorrow. Charlie the Tech fan, I see you up in here, man. That's my dog right there, y'all. Anything tech related, he come support you, bro. Man, appreciate it and salute. Man, y'all smash the like button coming up in here. E3, my dog E3. I didn't change his picture. E3, what's happening? It's a great channel. Keep up the great job, man. I'm trying to keep it up, trying to keep things going, trying to keep bringing y'all the best of the best and try to bring everybody together. Y'all already said smash that like button. Shout out to me. Shout out to myself for telling y'all that. You know, I got to do that one time. Catfish in the building. He said this live going to be light. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Man, y'all hear Rex, man. Smash the like button. G family in the building. Man, G family, I can't wait till this all lightens up a little bit. Because it ruined my trip for coming to OKC and whatnot. And because I was supposed to come in and meet up with TK, Randy, Lux, Steezo, and hit up with y'all at the same time. So, man, I can't wait. Oh, I just got a message across that I'm going to announce today. Yes, I'm going to announce that message today. Doing my message just went across for something I was working on. I'm going to tell it today in my announcement. I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek of it. Beauty 392B in the building. She said, I'm here on time today. Hey, y'all go check out Beauty 392B. She is going to be on the channel here, coming up here real soon. I forgot the exact date, but I think it was like next week or the week after. So y'all want to check that out. She's coming to the channel, y'all. Y'all know how I am. I love when folks come to the channel, especially when the ladies come to the channel that are doing that damn thing. I got to put them out there on Front Street so people know, look, they doing some great things out here. So definitely go check her out. So by the time she come on, y'all already have y'all questions together, and y'all can answer. So go check her out, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, go follow her. She doing the damn thing. And don't try to holler at her either. Just go follow. Let's go follow. Oh, somebody new, Rich THC in the building. I see, man. Appreciate you coming through. Smash that like button as you come through, like giving the thumbs up. But yeah, give it that thumbs up and whatnot. And while you're doing that, make sure you hit that notification bell as you subscribe so you don't miss your dog. I know y'all notifications going on, so I got somebody just hit me up say, man, are you going live? I ain't getting that one notification. I just had to tell them, yes, I'm live right now. They're like, oh, shit, let me hurry up. So I know he's working right now, so he gets a chance to see it. And 1, 2, 10. Okay, y'all. Somebody else is mentioning something good going across. Man, there's some good things going across. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all all about it and whatnot as we go along. Miss T Rose in the dang, all the comments just went fast all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on with this OBS. It just went real fast. Miss T Rose in the building. How you doing? Appreciate you coming through the building. Appreciate you, Miss T Rose. Definitely, y'all want to look out for Ladies Night May 7th, because Miss T Rose will be in the building for that. Her and the lady you see right here, Miss LXS. How you doing? Both of them will be in the building. We're going to do some talking, because we're going to try to do it every other week for y'all, and we may bring somebody on in between time, to kind of chime in with us and whatnot. But we want to talk about some great things out there, and I talked about it before, which we get into later doing announcements. Said I like the video. Oh man, appreciate liking the video. Appreciate it. Fox Body Cam was in the building. What's up, Fox Body Cam? I don't know if you're out there on the road and whatnot, but if you're out there on the road, be safe out there. Definitely. New York, where's your hat? Man, I'm doing something different today. For my guest I'm having on today, this means a lot to me. For her to take time on her schedule and try to come on and whatnot, and come rock with your boy. So I left the hat off today. I left the hat off. You know how I was raised by some older parents and whatnot. You know, and the thing about it is when you came in the house, you took your hat off. Or when you came across a lady, you took your hat off. So for today, I said, you know what? I'm going to take my hat off. My hat, both of my hats, well, all three of my hats sitting over here on the side. I said, today, I'm going to rock with no hat today. I'm going to let 360 waves spin on them today. That's what I'm going to do. Traveling with Toy in the building. I see my dog Rico in the building. Y'all, hold on. I got to give a better introduction. Now, shout out to Traveling Toy. She's been supporting me, checking out my stuff. You know, she wants to see that video again with Ella licking his lips because she wanted to go get her hoop earrings and whatnot. Oh, I ain't forgot about that. So definitely shout out to Traveling Toy for coming in the building. I know right now she's cracking up for me saying that. Recommend said he can hear me loud and clear. Okay, I will make sure everybody came loud and clear. What up, Rico? I see you in the building, Puerto Rico 77 in the building. What is up? What is up? What is up? I'll make sure I miss everybody. Zara Love in the building. I see Zara Love. Shout out to Zara Love. She comes through here and shows some support. She shows a lot of support as she comes through here. I definitely appreciate you doing that. Also, I didn't know if they was in here yet. Nope, they're not in here yet. Okay. Also, I want to go ahead and give some announcements. Yeah, she over there cracking up. Yeah, I know you over there cracking up. I know. I ain't forgot. Next time I end up talking to him, if he pick me on live again to talk to him, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him and have him give you a shout out during the video or whatever. I'll make sure I definitely record it this time and whatnot. Being I couldn't get the last part of it when he was telling me happy birthday, so you can see. Definitely will do that. Yeah, definitely shout out everybody in here. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Once again, it's not giving me a number that's in here, but I don't care about numbers. I just care about people that come to rock with me. And like I said, today is a little different today. And whatnot. I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted, to give some folks some inspiration and whatnot. Because a lot of people ask where my energy comes from. Where your energy comes from? Where your energy come from? Well, my energy comes from a lot of things, a lot of things, and a lot of people, not just car people, but people out there, period. What up, David? I see you in the building. I can barely see your comment right now because I'm doing something right now, but I'm definitely going to shout you out, man. Appreciate you coming through. He says, oh, okay, he said smash the like button. Appreciate it. So I want people to know where my inspiration comes from. So today, I can understand that people don't want to stay today. Today is not just about cars, not just about guests with cars. It's about a little something different. But tomorrow is definitely about with cars and whatnot. I have two people coming on, and you don't want to miss it. And I'm gonna shout out who it is toward the end when I give my announcements. I want to say that during announcements because it's part of announcements that I got to say about it that kind of goes along with it. But I definitely, definitely gonna put it out there and whatnot. I want everybody to know. One of the things I did want to say as well, somebody hit me up about it and whatnot and said, hey man, is that right? What you put out today and whatnot about this and that and this. And I said, well, I didn't know what he meant about this and that and this, but that's exactly how he sent the message. So he said, oh man, I saw you put out a link about advertising and whatnot to get a percentage off. Yeah. And I told him, yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that up there right now. So starting with those announcements, let me give those announcements before we get going. Want to make sure I put this out there and whatnot because I wanted everybody to see. Hold on, make sure somebody hit me up. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I do have one correction on something though, but I will get into in a second. But I want to make sure I put this up there. Let me see if y'all can see this. Boom. Let's put it up there. Boom. Y'all see what Snoop's at up there. Hold on. Why is it not playing? It should be playing. There it is right there playing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to make sure I put that out there because I know some folks out there, and a lot of my folks is out here riding Chargers, riding Camaros, riding a little bit of everything, riding Challengers. Man, I got the hook up to get the parts and everything that you want. And as you see at the top, up at the top right there in the top corner, I don't know why it's not repeating, but it's okay. We hit that play button again. I want Snoop to keep dancing. Yeah, keep spinning and keep dancing. Keep spinning, keep dancing. Yeah. But I'm excited for this to give y'all this discount and whatnot. Man, my dog Katana Raps, I had him on here. He hit me up. He said, man, New York, I want to do something, and I want to do something for your subscribers and your people that watch. I want them to be able to get what they need to get and get a good discount and get a good deal on it. So there it is. That's a good discount, good deal right there. As you see, Katana Raps right now, you can get 15% off selected items. And a majority of the items are 15% off. If you use my code New York, you can get 15% off. Yes, I said it. 15% off. Man, you can't beat that. 15% off. So for those that don't know, for those that have been sleeping on the rock and those that are new here as well, Mr. Katana Raps himself, when he was on here, we talked about a few things he has done. And as you see in the bottom part of the picture, you see Mr. Organic's car. Yes, that front splitter came from him. He's done a lot of work for Mr. Organic on that car. So if you want that same setup or something similar like it or something kind of custom, hit him up. And let him know I sent you there. put it, and he'll say, okay, what's the code? Tell him code New York. You get 15% off. And those right there, the prices that are up there right now are subject for the prices that are now. And that's before the 15% off. So you get 50% off the prices that are up there right now. And that's starting and whatnot. A lot of them are starting, like full wrap start at $18.50. I ain't saying it's $18, it started at $18.50. So, you know, if you're getting a full wrap done, or you getting a rear diffuser, side skirts, a wicker bill, or a front splitter with the rods, and you said, man, those prices are nice, and then I'm gonna get an extra 15% off by using New York's code. Oh, hell yeah, I'm jumping on that. Man, I would jump on if I was y'all. Jump on it. Because 15%. You heard Rex, man. 15% goes a long way, especially when you're spending a lot of bread, man. 15%. Woo, boy. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to, you know, I need to go ahead and get a challenge or something like that so I can get a couple of them parts and whatnot. But I definitely want to share that up there with y'all and whatnot. And also, I'm going to go ahead and show you something else also for those that have been paying attention. And I have an update on that as well, which I'll go ahead and give now because my guest is not here right at the moment. The other update is this. I put out the thing for Grant Sevens Paint today, and he actually just hit me up while I was on here, and he changed the code because for some reason it wouldn't take the codes, and the code that he set up, so he changed the code, which I will definitely put up and give to y'all and whatnot. But I'm still going to put up the flyer anyway, but the code has changed. Where are we at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Go back. There it is right there. There it is right there. There it is right there. Let's pull it up on them. Let's pull it up on them real quick, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Everything's going kind of slow right now, but bam, there it is. Hold up. Pull up full screen. Announcement button. Get out the way so people can see. Get out the way people can see. I want people to see. Y'all looking for that nice stuff. Grant 7 got it. Painted and coating by CustomPaint.com. Got some of the baddest clay here you want to see. Also has some of the baddest candy paint concentrates for those that's doing paint jobs and whatnot. Those that need that oh my clear. When I say oh my, I ain't finna sing because I can't sing it, but I'm gonna tell you this much right here. I've used the products for those that paid attention from when I won the giveaway that he had. He sent me some of the products and I used it on somebody else's tour pack for their Harley. Oh my God. I didn't have to do much to it. For those out here that paint and whatnot, we know you have to end up buffing, ultrafine, all that. All I had to do was polish it. I didn't have to sand nothing, just polish it. It would already lay smooth. It was shining like glass. And all I used was 2 coats, 2 heavy coats. That was it. And the shit was looking marvelous. When I say marvelous, I mean looking marvelous, 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 marvelous. So I was like, oh my God, this is what I need right here. This reminds me of another product you used back in the day that you can't hardly get now. And he come out with it. So new discount code is coming your way. Matter of fact, he did send it to me, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what it is. My new code is this. I know at the bottom it says discount code New York. For some reason, it wouldn't take it because it kept reading it as a state. So my new discount code is actually two separate codes. You can use one or the other. It's New York 10 or NY 10. That's what it is because it wouldn't take New York code and whatnot. So you can get, as of right now, you can get 10% off anything you buy from off the website by using those codes. How about that? And if you have any issues using those codes, contact him. Let him know, man, I heard about it on New York's channel. And he goes like, okay, so you need that code. Okay, so put in your order. Boom, 10% off, and that goes a long way too. 10% off to get some of the nicest stuff around, and the prices are cheap. They're not nothing crazy. The prices are real decent. Man, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that at all. At all. You don't want to miss that at all. And man, shout out to everybody just coming in here and whatnot. Shout out to Mr. Random. I see you stepped up in the place to be. You definitely want to miss that. And like man, Rex Man just said, better than full price. Yeah, better than full price. But you know what? It's not like you out here getting something for nothing. You getting a great product, and then with my discount, you getting a nice little chunk of change off of it. So that's something that goes a long way, a long way, long way, a very long way. So y'all, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get going and whatnot because it looks like my guest is ready to go. So without further ado, for the new folks in here, welcome to New York in Your City podcast. Yes, I am him. He is I am New York. And I want to welcome my guest in the place to be because she is here. Yes, for those who haven't paid attention, she is here. My special guest is here, the Miss Wonderful, Miss Kietta Mayweather. How you doing, love?
Okay, I wasn't sure how this was working. I'm sorry. I know this is dark right now. I'm sitting in my room. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good. We're doing good. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and rock with New York and New York in Your City Live podcast.
Oh, no problem. Can you see me okay? I look kind of dark on.
Not really.
Okay, but I don't know.
I can't see. Somebody said turn on the sunlight.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I'm in my room. I don't know how else to bring in no more light. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look and see if I can. Is that a little better?
That's better. There we go. Now we can see you. Okay. I know I can see you, so I know if I can see, everybody else can see. But everybody else, I don't know if you see all the comments, but everybody's saying hello, hello. They saying welcome, welcome. And
I can't see the comments.
I'll make sure I put them up. Somebody already asked me. Somebody already asked me questions in the banner. Okay, I'm putting the questions up in a second. One of the things I did want to say, as I'm saying, thanks for coming through. I actually was on your IG when you had picked me that day and whatnot. And I asked you to come on. And one of the reasons I wanted to ask you to come on was to give you your props and your accolades now while you're living. It's because of you I started this whole podcast. I watched you for years. I've seen you out on the scene to do.
I don't believe
it. Trust me, believe it. I used to do heavy security on the scene. A lot of people know that for a lot of famous people and whatnot. And I've seen your show and how you were doing things. And I said, man, I wouldn't mind doing a podcast, something like that one day. And that was like maybe, I know it was over 10 years ago when I first saw it. And then to see you on YouTube, then I happened to see you on TMZ. I was like, hey, I know who that is. Somebody I watch, blah, 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 blah. And people looked at me like, New York, what are you talking about? I said, no, you don't know. I said, never mind. You don't know. I'm not going to even get into it. But it helped me to start this whole podcast and whatnot.
That's all. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, and I know one of the things, another reason why I wanted you on here, we all know what's going on out here now. And I wanted you to kind of bring some inspiration to this channel and whatnot to the folks out here and let them know that, it's going to be all right out here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it is. I think people really need to use this time wisely. And I know it looks bad, like I always tell everybody, but you have to wait until the next episode. Take this time to utilize it to the best of your abilities. I just did a show today, just like something I just filmed today about what different people can do for different times. I mean, if you're working, if you're not working, if you're a small business owner, it's several things you can do in order to stay afloat and even come out better. Because, anybody knows that war brings about wealth, but only a selected few are going to be on top. So I hope that you are one of those few.
Exactly. And I believe in that period. And one of the things I've done during this whole time is take time to reflect on a lot of things with life, like I've always been doing, but even more, because a lot of people, you wake up and looking at the numbers just go up of people that are getting in. I know we can't say it on YouTube, so I'll call it the beer flu. That's what I've been calling it during this whole time. And I've seen people, get in. You see the numbers just going up and up and up, and then you see the deaths go up as well. And being I'm originally from New York, even though I'm in Kansas City right now, I'm like, hey, I feel bad for my people in New York, especially with them calling it ground zero. I'm like, a lot of them still trying to get over 9/11 and the hurricane that hit there, Hurricane Sandy, and everything else. And now this come right behind it, and it's devastating. It's taking my whole city out. And not even just there, just everywhere. And, to seeing everything, how it's going, it's like, wow, it's just crazy out here. And the one thing I could say is this, I was like, man, I want to make sure everybody is on the up and up out there, because I have a lot of people that watch. A lot of people watch the replays because everybody's live right now. So everybody's trying to catch everybody live. And I'm like, one of the things I wanted to do was, bring a little bit more light to the situation, because everybody thinking, oh, it's
so how are you liking doing what you're doing? How are you liking doing what you're doing?
I love doing what I'm doing. I have a lot of fun with it. Got a lot of great folks that came on. I've had a total of, including you today, 86, 87 people have come on. And I have a great time doing it, and people love it. And that's basically, I have a great time doing it. There's nothing bad I can say about it at all.
So so there's nothing that you can say, like you don't have any negatives about doing this.
No, not at all.
If you had to bring out one thing, well, let's not say a negative, but if you had to bring out one thing that you think that you could maybe expound upon better, what would that be?
Well, for one, I know it's one of them that I'm already working on already, and that was adding a little bit more light to this channel, adding a little bit more because I actually just started this in January. Adding more scenery to it. Like I know soon, whenever Amazon Prime decides to deliver it, my green screen is coming, my different microphone set is coming up. You know, just to kind of get this more up to date where I want it to be. So I know I'm working and grinding to get to that point.
So tell me, what is your end goal for your show?
What's my end goal? My end goal is this. My end goal is to make people smile, make people happy, and and also to bring people together. Like I brought a lot of guests on, a lot of people didn't know about, and I've also brought people that people knew about, and they were like, oh man, I didn't know I could talk to that person and be able to ask them questions. So my thing is to bring a lot of people together, and I have done that starting since I started. I brought a lot of people on the show, whether it was car people, motorcycle people, people that do stuff with boats, people that just out here on YouTube, and kind of bridging the gap and bringing everybody together.
Okay, that's awesome. So how do you feel like you're doing? If you had to give yourself a grade, what kind of grade would you give yourself?
I'll give myself an A, because I put a lot of work into it.
Oh, okay.
a lot of behind the scenes. And I know somebody said, "Hey, New York is being interviewed." Yes, I'm being interviewed. It seemed like yes. I've done, and with anything, you got to put in work, and I put in a lot of work, hitting people up. Thanks to IG, and thanks to a lot of people that I know that I was able to contact to get in touch with people and whatnot to get people on. And I know one of the things I found out during this time, there's a lot of people that are shy, and I help them get over that shyness to get on. And I tell them, I said, believe it or not, I used to be shy too. And they was like, what, really? I said, yeah, I used to be shy too, but I found ways to get around that, to get my point across, to get my word out there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So how often you do this show? You do it once a week?
I actually, believe it or not, I do it 4 to 5 days a week.
Oh my goodness! So you working for real?
Yeah, like I had, before it started out, when I first started, I said I'm gonna do it twice a week. I'll do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But then I knew it was gonna take off, but I know it's gonna take off that fast. It took off so fast that I had people that I was hitting up to come on, and it was so many people hitting me up. I said, well, let me add one more day. Then I was like, oh, I need to add another day. I said, okay, let me add one more day. And I said, okay, now I'm going 4 days a week around the same time every day. And a lot of people tell you on here, like, yeah, he really goes at it, period. And it got to the point, like now, especially with everything that's going on now, I'm almost going 5 or 6 days a week, because it's people that are hitting me up like, hey, I'm free right now, let me get on. And I'm squeezing them right in to get them on.
You putting this on YouTube as well?
We live on YouTube.
Oh, you live on YouTube? Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah,
so I do.
We live.
Okay.
Everybody that is, hold on, I know you can't see all the comments. Everybody that's commenting right now, he said, is she related to Floyd Mayweather? Oh boy, I knew that question was coming. I got a ton of those. And
yeah, well, he is a relative. I don't have Floyd money, so and I've never gotten a dime from Floyd. All we get is free tickets to the fight, and I've never even gone to a fight. I literally give them away I was giving them to my assistant every year. I've never even been to a fight. I just get the tickets and give them away.
Hey, but I asked you a question, Mr. John. I knew someone was going to ask that, because I got asked that when I first put up the thing today. I shared it to you as well. The first question came across, it's related to Floyd Mayweather. Next question, is Floyd Mayweather going to be on there? I'm like, what? No, he's not going to be on here. I said, you just have to find out. After a while, I just told people, watch the show. Watch it, you'll see.
Yeah.
Just watch it, you'll see. Mr. Ramsey, I'm making a move. So yeah, everybody that's
question. Let me ask you a question. So right now you have, your subscribers, and then so you monetizing this, right?
Not yet.
Okay. So then listen, you got to get enough subscribers up so you can make sure you get monetized, because you know what? I'm gonna show you something. Monetizing your videos, which I'm telling you, they pay. They deposit. Yeah, and I'm just gonna show you the deposit from today. And I don't even do a whole lot. I'm just gonna show you this because I want you to monetize this, and I want your guests and your followers to also follow your lead and know that they can make them some money by doing simple things that they love to do. And it's not gonna take them a whole lot of time. But you see this number right here? This is just what went in my deposit today. And I wasn't, can you see this? I don't know. Wait, there you go. Wait, hold on. I can't even do it right. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Hold on.
You can't.
4/23/17.
That's just from the day. You understand? Not just from the day, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. So these are, and that's what you can easily make like 4,000, 5,000 a month for doing like one video literally a week. And in your case, you're doing a couple of times a week. So you definitely got to get your guests to start on it, to get enough guests and subscribers, have them look at enough viewer time, like the time or whatever I know they have some requirements. And then you can do it. And then your guest who comes on here, you all can be just a support team to each other, and you all look at each other videos and you all send those things out, because we in this literally together.
Exactly.
And these are things I try to do those things. I literally, like I think the other week was, well, like last week I think was 700 or something. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like I don't even really do a whole lot, and you all can do the same thing. And everybody on here obviously has an interest in, like media podcast or something. So you might as well make money if you're on here. I mean, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
That part is true, and that's one part I'm working on. And right now, my subscribers is actually going up. And I know by the time it gets to that point where I get to that 1,000, I'm already gonna have enough watch hours because I'm almost there already, because of how much I've been doing and how much I've been grinding. And I know once it gets there, like for instance, I just announced yesterday, actually, I've got 2 sponsorships now. And I've had exactly today, I've had 9 more hit me up today that I'm talking to about doing some stuff already. So I'm actually on the grind to do that, but at the same time, I want to still have fun with it as well. So I'm definitely on that grind, to get there.
You'll be there. I mean, you obviously your people that support you, they're obviously, very committed and they're loyal. And so you just have to show that loyalty back to them. And obviously you already have done that, because that's why they're still here and watching.
Exactly. And I mean, not only that, which I'm gonna go ahead and say, and I was gonna leave for my announcements, but being you talking about it, as far as well as giving back to everybody that's watching, I'm actually, by the time I hit 1,000, giveaway. And it's a nice size giveaway. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and announce it now. I was gonna wait to announce it, but I'm announcing it right now. I'm actually giving away gift cards, and it's gonna probably be about almost $1,000 worth of gift cards I'm giving away.
That's gonna be awesome. People can use that money right now. I mean, that's why I tell people, just instead of you all sitting home figuring out, saying like you don't know what's going to happen, you are in control of that. So while you're sitting home, there's no sense in you just moping. You all need to get on your grind. Those businesses that you want to start, even the people that's working right now, you already know they laid a lot of people off. So you're blessed to even continue to have your job. So now's the time for you to show out and show up and show out. I would be taking on extra responsibility, because those other people they was paying, really, they really non-essential. So I would make sure I ask for a raise, and you will get that. As long as you show yourself as a value added commodity to that organization. I mean, I pay it every time. If it ever happened to me, by the grace of God, I'm able to literally pay all my employees right now. And I they're off right now, but I'm still paying every one of my employees right now. But everybody cannot do that. And that's why I was saying, if you are there at the job, make yourself useful and so valuable that when everything clears over and blow over, you need to get a raise, and they'll give it to you every time, because you've already shown yourself in the paint.
Exactly. And that was another reason why I wanted you on here, because I've heard you so many times say certain things, about businesses and about, trying to get your grind on and trying to, ask for raises. And I've heard you say that so many times before. And my thing is, a lot of people that watch you when I'm like, man, how do you get your drive? How do you get this? And it came from so many places, but a lot of it, a good portion of it came from you, from watching you over during that time. You may not believe it, but it is from watching during that time. And I actually have 4 businesses now outside of stuff with YouTube. And even though 2 of them now are not making a whole lot of money, the other 2 haven't fell off. They're actually rising up, because I do internet cybersecurity. And right now, with everything going on, cyber threats have went way up. So I'm getting a lot of work just getting thrown at me left and right because of it.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing about it is that, like I tell people, when you keep chasing paychecks, they'll start running from you. You really have to position yourself that money will come to you, and it will. It just have to be. You just have to know to really like to center yourself and position yourself for that. I mean, people come at me for so many things to do a lot of stuff, and literally whatever price I name, do some consulting work for them, because I do a lot of consulting work for several people, but I don't do it for everybody, because if I allow my services to be given to everybody, I can't demand the prices that I demand. So literally, I don't chase behind no money. Now that's just how I live. Now, of course, if I name my price, you're going to pay it. I'm not going to hack with you with my price, because anybody know that they come to me, you got to pay. So when you come to me, you know you got to pay. You already coming from a referral, because I've already done other things for the people. But that's why I was just saying, you know, if people just really just watch and wait, and they center themselves. And I know people, I'm not saying, and I just want to be clear with this right here. I don't care. I don't know who you pray to. That's not my business, but we all praying to the Most High. You call them what you want to call them. But when you really center yourself and you really start trusting, and I know people say this all the time, and I know I'll tell my friends that and stuff, like sometimes I know you all say that, but I don't believe people really believe that. I just live my life, you know, I swear I'm just a living testimony of the goodness of the Lord. I truly trust God with everything in me. And that's why I tell people, if you really center yourself, money will start coming to you. You'll become a magnet for that. You don't have to chase behind no money. But people need to make themselves that way. You have to make yourself a value-added commodity in this community and who you're dealing with. Because if everybody have that kind of access to you, then you know, like it just becomes like the difference between going to Dollar General and Neiman Marcus. I know they're filing bankruptcy right now, but I'm not talking about that. I'm trying to get technical right now, but you understand what I'm saying, right?
Trust me, I completely understand, and you are so right in all ways. And I know a lot of people wouldn't get what you're saying, or they might say, "Oh, you might think coming off the wreck." I understand it, because that's the way I was raised. I was raised like that, where people told you how it was, and hopefully everybody out here gets that. I know somebody messaged me now private talking about, yeah, I get what she's saying. She's speaking a lot of truth right now, and people should just wake up and really listen to what she's saying. And another person in New York, I appreciate you having her on, because I needed to hear that.
Who is that? Any advice on saving drug money? No, I don't have no advice on saving drug money, but this is what I will tell you. This is what I will tell you. If you have you get your money,
Wow, Box.
To be honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, I know like what I have to say about this, but I'm being serious. If you got some bread like that, then you got money. And listen to me, don't take this the wrong way, because I'm just being honest with you. You got money to, certain chicks like money. I'm just telling you right now. People don't want to deal with nobody that's broke, because they know that caliber is different. But if you know you got money, I'm telling you, if I was you, I would try to align myself with a chick that I know already got something going. And I know you probably don't, the guy who I'm talking to probably don't believe me when I'm telling you this, but what I'm saying is you got to get somebody who has one team, one dream. If you got money doing that way and you don't know, you already know how to do business. If you able to make money and you're able to save it. So now you just need to make sure you legitimize yourself. And believe me, I'm trying to get caught up in no RICO stuff or nothing like that. I'm just simply saying, you need to really align yourself with the right person. And if I were you, I would be trying to align myself with a good woman, and it'd be one team, one dream, because you can't do it forever. If you got some money saved, and you consider yourself lucky.
Facts. That is huge facts right there. Box, I hope that helped you out right there. I'm really just realizing exactly what he was saying and whatnot. And then this other person that commented on him, he said, man, I'm New York. I'm so glad you got her on. He was like, my wife needed to hear this. He said, I got to sit right here, listen to what's going on. He said, because I'm already thinking about doing something different with everything that's going on. We have enough money saved up, but with everything that's going on, it really challenged me to go ahead and start this business, because we've been through so much already with what's going on in this world. He said, and this is just a wake-up call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I never hope so. You got to do something that you can become both recession. We always thought about what we can do to become recession proof, but now, you see it right here before our very eyes that you also need to be pandemic proof. And this is, you have to make yourself essential. And that's what I was saying. So many things that you can do that people just need to start thinking outside the box. And once you do that, I'm telling you, you will never have to worry about things again. I'm not telling you things are not going to be hard and you're not going to have no hard times. Don't get it twisted. That's what's going to happen. But when you continue on to, just continue to move forward, because there's no future in the past. So you already know either what you did in the past that didn't work for you is either going to be a lesson or a blessing. So either way, you're still winning. So that's all I have to say when it comes down to stuff like that. I hope this is a time that you do sit down and you do decide you want to do something different, because you want to live different. And when you grow, things become different. So, you know, I just hope that those people who are on here right now, they come out as winners, because I'm telling you that the hard, simple facts is everybody's not going to win in this situation. But I want you all to.
Exactly. Zara Love said, I want to start a business. Zara Love, I say do it. I say do your research, make a game plan. And what helped me out when I first started my first business years ago, and I was a teenager when I first started, I came with a whole game plan. The internet wasn't like that, what it is right now. I got out a whole board, wrote everything down I want to do, and it was a paint body shop. I said, how am I going to stand out outside of everybody else? How am I going to compete with everybody else out here? Because here I am at 16 years old, and yes, I'm good at doing what I'm doing, but how am I going to be able to compete with everybody who's been out here for years? So my thing was, for me, I had to stay a price underneath, and I had to show up and show out. When I mean show up, show out, I had to paint stuff for certain prices to get my name out there. Once I got my name out there, then I said, okay, my price for a candy paint job started at $4K. I'm not doing it for $1,200, $1,500 no more, $4K. But I wasn't really making a lot of money, but it was to get my name out there. Once my name got out there and I started going to all these events and car shows and whatnot, before I know it, my name was out there so heavy that they ended up doing a write-up for me on a newspaper and did a whole thing. And somebody titled on the newspaper, this young man makes more than the teachers. Look at what he's doing. And he's doing something positive. He's not out here selling dope. He's not out here doing this. And I say, come up with a whole game plan of what you want to do, and then go from there, because it's easy to get a business license. But small businesses start up and they shut down real fast. But for people who don't have a game plan, so make sure you have a game plan of what you want to do.
Yeah, I think so too. A lot of times people, they get discouraged because they had something that was just cemented in their heads how they wanted things to go. But when you truly start doing business, you got to know sometimes you got to leave a lot of room for augmentation. So, and you cannot be so aligned with one thing, because that thing may not work. So just like the guy who started Woolworth many years ago, people thought he was crazy because he opened and closed up 32 times. But then they asked him, they said, you crazy. Why would you be opening up again? And he said, now I know 32 things what not to do. So these are things, what I'm saying, like when you just allow yourself to be used, and then you also allow yourself to have room for augmentation and when I say take advice, I don't mean to take advice from your cousin who never had a business, who still literally so negative, have so much stuff to say. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you can learn from anybody. You can learn from a child. You can learn from an older person. You can learn from it. Just be open to learn from everybody. And I think that's important. Again, it's a big difference when taking advice from your broke down cousin who has never done anything, than to actually be learning, open yourself to learning from everybody, from anybody, because you can learn from a baby. You can, like I was reading a story one day, and it was just saying, how, like when a baby wakes up and a mom or dad or whoever gives a baby a bottle, the baby don't think twice about, is it poison in my bottle? The baby just knows that somebody taking care of me. The baby's already trusting that you're doing the right thing. So you can learn so many different things from different people if you just open yourself up to doing that. And I just hope that when you're dealing with this world, you got to know that there are some mean people. And I'm just telling you, that's just the truth. But you cannot be discouraged. And it's so easy to be discouraged. I mean, we are human. Anybody tell you anything different, they lying to you. But I just think that if you just steadfast on what it is that you want to do, I guarantee you it can be done. May not be done the exact way that you thinking it was going to be done, but if you trust God, that's what I said. Everything goes back to what I'm saying with that. Then I promise you, things will work out. And it may not work out the way that you want it to, but that's not having faith. Faith is don't matter how it work out, you're gonna be okay. So that's what I tell people. Don't be crazy. And also don't be to the point to where you just so steadfast on this is what you're gonna do that you don't want to let go and start something else. I mean, maybe what you worked on is not the thing, but maybe during the course of that you found out what the thing was. So then now you got the whole thing going. So that's just how I feel about stuff.
And that's the thing about it. That's actually the way to think about it. And I agree. I agree with you 100%. And For those that didn't know, I put it up in the description. This is how you get to a YouTube channel, and in the description of this video, outside of the chat, is how you get to all of her stuff, her information. She is on IG.
Why did you? I don't see that, but okay.
Oh, hold on. Here it is. It was in the comment box.
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, yeah, I just put up a video. I just actually put up a video today about speaking to people that's no longer working, people that are still working, and a small business owner. I really gave some tips on that, like how you can continue on to, to move forward. And one of the things I'm saying is it's so important. I hope everybody learned a lesson, and that is we always talked about, being recession proof, but now we also have to consider we have to become pandemic proof. And every last one of you all on this channel, you all can do it, because guess what? Everybody's sitting home right now looking at TV. Y'all looking at us, and we get paid. So what we want to do is end up being at home and looking at you all, so y'all can get paid.
Yes, and one of the other things I did want to say is this as well. Someone had just asked me with this question. I can't even put up. They do it in the Q&A. There's a Q&A private box that comes directly to me. I'm the only one that can see that. And they said, wow, this just opened my eyes to a whole new thing, because I'm sitting here, trying to figure out, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. Not that I'm in a bad position, but with this all going on out here, it's really changed my mind and my mind frame of thinking. And I'm guessing it's okay. There's a guy. He said, not only is it making me do that, it's making me think of different options on how I can be proof for all this period. He said, I was already working on recession proof. Now I got to work on this type of proof.
Yeah, you do. And I'm telling you, it can really be done. I didn't even realize that the last business that I've been doing for like the past, I think maybe 8-9 years, since 2012. I did not realize that this business that I was opening up, that it was pandemic proof. I had no idea that it was pandemic proof, because I never thought about that. But this is how I'm able to literally pay my employees while we're off, because my business is still making money. The one business I had, I'm talking about, is still making money, and I'm able to pay all my employees. And I never even thought about being pandemic proof, because as you and many other people, we never thought about something like this can happen during our lifetime. And so that's why I'm saying, you figure out what's essential and you make yourself essential. Somebody, come to you and ask you, what kind of car you drive. Your question need to be, what kind of car I need to drive. They ask you what kind of work you do. Your question need to be, what kind of work I need to do. And that's why I was looking at a guy who earned I think it was Virgin Atlantic. I forget the guy's name, but Branson. He was saying, if somebody come to him with something that he knows is lucrative, and he don't know how to do it, he's not going to tell them that. He's going to tell him absolutely. But when he get home, he's going to YouTube and figure it out. That's how people need to become. You need to make yourself essential. You all can do that.
Exactly. And I literally just had this conversation with somebody 2 weeks ago. I said, you need to make yourself essential. He said, I need to go find. No. You need to make yourself essential. Make yourself to a point where you have something that everybody needs, no matter what's going on. I said, why do you think? Because he used to get on to me about, why you stop paying cars heavy and went to IT? Well, you know what? Everybody needs internet. Everybody needs, security from cyber threats out here, because it's heavy. Everybody needs, well, I ain't gonna go into a little further other contracts I have done and whatnot for the FBI and a few other people, but it was needed. And with everything that's going on, I'm still able to do stuff from home and still able to work. Still able to work, and a lot of people are not. And what I mean by that is, because somebody just said, oh, well, what if we all not like that? The thing about it is, you have to find a way. Period. You have to find a way. Whether it was something small, whether it's a side gig you're doing, think about what's essential right now. A lot of people didn't realize, that person that's ringing up your groceries is essential. That person working at the gas station is essential. That person working at the tire shop is essential. And I'm not trying to preach it nothing, but when you sit back and really look at it, are the people in the hospital working right now? They're essential workers. They still got to be working. There's still people getting sick. Start to think about that. Like, okay, what can I do where if something goes wrong, they still need me. They still need my services. They still need my business.
Well, I think though, a lot of people, they don't give themselves enough credit for who they really are. I think people be so busy trying to, meet somebody else's standards that they're forgetting that you're not competing against nobody but yourself. So you can look at this person and see this person doing this thing on this level, and then that don't compare yourself to them. You set your own goals, your own standards, because as long as you make a difference in one person's life, you've done enough. And this is why I'm saying, like, I think the issue is people are too busy looking at other people, trying to compare themselves to other people. And you can't. You can be you. It's only one you, because everybody else is already taken. So focus on what it is that make you happy. If I were you, I personally would find something that I'm passionate about, something that I enjoy doing, I like doing, and then you need to spend that in order to make you some money off of it. I mean, everybody, let's just be clear. Everybody is not going to be a business owner, and that's clearly okay. You know, like, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that means you need to go be the best employee and add the most value that you can to that workplace, so you can make sure you demand your price and they'll give it to you. I'm telling you right now, I pay top dollar for those in my office that I truly value, and I don't want them to go anywhere. That's why I don't have turnover. I don't have a problem paying people good money, because those employees are the cornerstone of how I live my life. But I think those people that are business owners and that's what's in them. You know, I tell everybody, I tell anybody, you know, I wrote a book. I need to put my book out. I never put my book out, but I'm gonna do that, because you know I was thinking about the. I wrote a book. I wrote a book, and I never put it out. But one of the things I was saying in my book, you know, I made my first $1 million selling hope. And that's what I'm saying. You don't realize that people need that dose of hope. And I didn't realize that hope was a dog like that. And you can apply, I'm telling you, that dose of hope in everything that you have going on. And I remember saying to myself, my goodness, all people want to do is believe in themselves. They want if the minute somebody else can believe in them, then they can believe in themselves. And I think that's a big issue. And that's where a lot of men, you know, not trying to be funny, but I think a lot of women, you know, like, don't realize the type of hope and just like the type of influence they have over a man when they really do speak this type of stuff into them. A lot of men, you know, believe it or not, I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody say. Women are the strongest creatures on earth, but women don't realize that the kind of influence you can have over your man is you can't pay for stuff like that. So if you got a woman that's constantly berating you, telling you what you not nothing, you ain't worth this, and you're gonna probably really start believing it. It's like a child, you know. But if you got a woman telling you, you know, speaking this and this is what you can do, I'm telling you, a lot of men become very confident because they don't like to fail, and people don't either. So that's why I'm saying you have to. The first thing you got to do is believe in yourself. The next thing you got to do is surround yourself with people that truly believe in you as well. Because if you have people around you with all that negativity, I don't even have a lot of company in my house, simply because I just don't like certain energies in my house. No, this ain't just started over the past couple of years. I have always been this way. I've been in my house for almost 20 years, the same house. So I have not changed when it comes to that. I just always been that type of person. But I think that a lot of people are too busy trying to focus on what somebody else doing, and if they're not going to reach that standard, but you don't need to do that. You need to focus on what you're doing, your standard, your goal, because guess what? Yeah. If you touch one person's life, you've done your job. So what does it matter? So I just say, just do you, be you. And I'm telling you, it's only one of you anyway, everybody else taken. So you might as well be the best version of you possibly could be. That's just how I feel about it. Okay, my dog ready for me to walk him. So anybody else have another question before I leave? Because my dog, he is.
I know Miss T. Rose had the same question I had. She said, I need that book. I was waiting. That was one of the questions I know I want to ask you. When is the book coming out? Because I've heard you talk about it so many times before, and I've been waiting and waiting.
I am really going to sit down, and I'm going to start, I'm going to look into that, because I wrote the book, and actually I think I promise you, I know it's a good book. I already got the cover. The cover is and the name of the book is called So Damn What. I've named that, but I wrote this book like 10 years ago, so I've been adding stuff to it. The name of the book is called So Damn What. And it's literally me sitting on the beach drinking a margarita, and behind me in the background, you see $1 million house that says foreclosed. You see a Mercedes that says repossessed. You see a bank account that says negative. And I'm still on the beach saying, so damn what? And people need to recognize this is the truth. You cannot allow what's going on with you right now to say, okay, that took me out. No, you still here. So, people go through things, and what don't kill you make you stronger. And I know it sounds like I'm just talking, but I'm telling you, this is really how I'm living my life. I wouldn't give a damn what's happening, what's going on. It don't matter to me what kind of economy we having. I'm going to be okay, because I've already decided that this is how I'm going to live my life. So what happened to you yesterday does not predicate what's going to happen to you today. Some people can be down today, but I'm telling you right now, if you trust in God, if you can look up, I'm telling you, you can get up. And I think people don't realize that because they too busy worrying about their past and what they used to be. But thank God for his mercies, and he renews them every day, because what you used to be has nothing to do with who you are today. It shouldn't, it has everything to do with, who you want to be, and you can be that person because you are the only person that's in control of that.
Facts.
So that's how I see about it.
I know everybody a couple people say, hey, we just wait for the book to come out. Miss Hero says self-publish on Amazon so we can get it. Because there's a lot of ladies in here that want that book.
Okay. That sounds good.
Want that book. I know
that's good. Well, good. Make sure you all go to the channel, the YouTube channel, and subscribe. And I always tell people, if you have a channel, I'll follow you back because, like I said, I want to see you win. And these are things that I think are truly important to help build people and help build character. Because if I did not want to see you all win, I wouldn't be trying to tell you all, listen, get your YouTube channel. Do what people watch, the craziest stuff. I'm telling you, people watch everything. So don't think nobody's not going to watch it. What you may not think is interesting, I'm telling you, many other people find interesting. You should see some of that stuff on TV. I still can't believe it myself on the YouTube channel. But guess what? They out there making money for doing literally, I'm not going to say nothing, but just doing what they do. So it's time for you all to shine. And I'm so ready to see you all. And I'll follow you all back on my channel. And listen, I'm gonna put my book out. Now y'all better buy it. Don't be telling me y'all gonna buy it and don't buy it.
I'm gonna buy it. If I gotta buy 10 copies of it, I'm gonna get it. But like I said, I've been a fan of yours for years, and I wanted my folks on here to see, and the people that's watching the replays to see that, look, this is where I got a lot of my inspiration from for doing my podcast. Because people ask me all the time, and I didn't want to tell them until I had you on here to tell you right face to face. Like, this is where a lot of my inspiration came from to do my podcast.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that, and I'm gonna continue to pray for you that your podcast grows even more. So when you get on that big platform, don't forget to call me and have me on there. Next time I can make sure I have my hair done. Yeah, comments. Look, I come on the show. They're gonna have a lot of more opportunities out there because a lot of these talk show hosts are, they're looking for some new flavor. You see Steve Harvey on there no more. So look, you can do it. I'm just ready to come on the show. And if you all have any other questions, like I say, follow me on Instagram at I am Kietta, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I appreciate it. I put a video up tonight, so you all go check it out, look at it. I do try to comment as much as I can. I have been able to comment a lot more lately since I've been, since I've had a lot of time. But to be honest with you, I work from home anyway. I don't even have an office in neither one of my offices. I mean, I do not have an office in neither one of my offices. I work from home. I didn't want to waste no space because I'm not going to be up in the office. So, but that's why I'm saying I always be home. So everybody know I'm always home, but I am always working. I do travel a lot, but that's what I'm saying. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for even supporting. I know you go by New York in the City, but what's your name?
Name's Mike.
Thank you all for supporting Mike. Continue to support Mike. Obviously, Mike is very dedicated and committed to what he's doing. And this takes a lot of commitment and loyalty for him to do. So I want you all to make sure that you continue to follow him. And then ask your friends to follow him as well, too, because we got to get Mike to those 1,000 subscribers. How many subscribers you have now, Mike?
I am at 6. Last time I checked, 612.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go tonight and I'm going to subscribe, and I'm going to have my baby subscribe too. So we're going to try to see if, everybody on here can get 2 more people to subscribe to Mike's channel tonight. We get Mike to that $1,000 mark. So let's try to do that. Okay. So he's committed to you all. So you all commit to him. Okay, Mike, I have to walk my dog. If my dog could subscribe, I'll have him subscribe.
Thank you for coming on. I know you got to go, and we will definitely talk.
Okay. You guys take care.
All right. Y'all, shout out to Miss Kietta Mayweather for coming through. I know y'all think y'all for rocking, but this was something different tonight than my normal lives. But to me, this was needed. This was something that was on my chest. And I said, man, I have to get on because I wanted y'all to know why I watch her. Now y'all see she's just motivating. She's done a lot. And I don't like telling her business like that. But yes, she is a multimillionaire as well. I don't know before she was doing all that. And we've crossed paths a handful of times back in the day. So definitely y'all go check out. And yes, she does. If you have any questions, she does answer her IG. She does. She does all her stuff on all her platforms, even on Facebook as well. And I did put those in the descriptions at the bottom. And for those watching the replay at the bottom, outside of the chat, you see it down at the bottom. I definitely put them up there. I was late. What is her day job? Mr. Silverback, this is the thing. She owns several businesses. She's done a talk show. She owns a business of real estate, and she owns a few other businesses as well that you'll be able to check out on her channel and whatnot. And like I said, I put the description down at the bottom. And she goes and talking about, when you watch a lot of her videos, she goes and talking about all her stuff, how to do business, how to do certain things and whatnot. And it's not just for a woman's channel either. It's for anybody to watch. And I watch it. And I know somebody that asked, well, man, I can't notification, but I know the way she got it so you can't, but just go back and check every day. And if you subscribe on IG, she puts on it when she drops a video. She puts on it when she drops a video. And she's all about doing what she has to do to support her family and whatnot. And yes, for the person that asked Mr. John, I know he's one of somebody else just asked you just that. Are you related to Floyd Mayweather? I didn't want to say, because I know she really doesn't rock a lot with him like that and whatnot. But yes, she is related to him as well. But she didn't, use any of his money, anything like that, to do what she needed to do. She was a boss already. And I like her motto. I like what she talks about, because we're all bosses out here, period. What up, David? I see you. Wow, that was powerful talk. One of the best interviews you've done, bro. Well done. Salute, man. Appreciate it. Salute. Like I said, this was a little different tonight. I know it's a little different from what I normally do with my car stuff, but I wanted to make sure that y'all got it and got the information. No, I'm not trying to preach and throw stuff at y'all. It's just we in this time right now, and she did a live that I was a part of on IG, and she picked me to be on that live. And when she picked me, she was like, wait a minute, I know you. And I was like, you do know me. And then we just kept talking, but then we talked about so much stuff to the point. And if y'all really saw when I did my drop my promo, she's in that promo. And you see us talking on IG, just talking. That's what we were doing. We were having the same kind of conversation the whole time. And this is back when everything was just starting. This was right after I came out from Dallas. Everything was just starting. And she picked me to come on there. And she picked a few people before me. But when she picked me, I was the last one she picked. And we talked the whole time. We talked for about, I think, 30, 40 minutes just about life stuff, about business stuff, about getting ahead, about being positive. And as y'all see, that's why I watched it for so long. I've been rocking with her for over 10 years. Like I said, I had a thing. I was like, man, the talk show was like 11, 12 years ago. And I've been rocking with it ever since and whatnot, and following her. And it's very uplifting. Everybody needs it. Yes. Eric, you took words out of my mouth. Everybody needs uplifting. Yes, everybody needs uplifting. Everybody needs to hear it. And my girl Zara Love, she said, I want to start that business. This is time to do it. Get your game plan together. If you need me to help you out, hit me up on IG. I do answer my IGs. Hit me up. I can help you get something started. You tell me what you want to do, and we'll get a game plan for it. I'll help you out to kind of get it moving along. I'll tell you how to go get your business license. I'll tell you how to go get your IE number, which is your tax ID number. I'll tell you how to do all the stuff you need to do, and you can do it right there online, and it don't cost a lot of money. But you got to have your game plan, because small businesses come and go. And I've actually shut down a few small businesses that I started, and we started different ones because I didn't like how something was going, or I didn't like who I was going in with doing this. When I tell you I've done a lot of things in my 30, God dang, I'm 38 now. Yeah, I'll tell you my age, 38, just turned 38. My 30 years, I've done a lot. When most people in high school was wondering what clothes they was going to wear during the time when I was in high school, Jordans and Tommy Hilfiger and all that, I was running a business. I was running a paint body shop, and I was making six figures at the time. So people was like, oh man, we already know what you're going to do, because I started out with nothing of doing it and found a way how to really do it. And shout out to my dog, Larry Tyler, RP, my dude. He's the one that got me into it when I was 12 years old. By the time I was 15, I was painting my own cars by myself. By the time I was 15 and a half, I started a business. By the time I was 16, I already made six figures in that business. So not to brag anything, but this is the thing I like to tell everybody: y'all can get out here and do it. And that's one reason, like I said, I want to have her on, because I love positive people around me. And people ask me all the time. I know Queen Bing was one of them. I know Rex, man, I know you asked me a few times. And there's so many other people that ask me, where you get your energy from? Where you get this from? How you keep going? How you keep driving? Man, to me, it's like this. It's like I'm out here trying to grind and try to get it, period. And I'm trying to do it in something I like. And this is it. This is one of the things I like. I like YouTube like this. I like what I'm doing. And, it's a lot of people that I was going to save during my announcements, which I'll go ahead and announce right now. What announcement button? That announcement button, come on up. There we go. Go announce right now. I had a lot of people come at me all of a sudden like that. But like I'm talking to y'all right now. Literally, messages are going across about people that want to invest in this channel, or people that want me, hey, man, somebody just message me right now. Literally just this second, and asked me, man, I know you don't have any subscribers, man. I like what you're doing. And I'm reading as is up here from IG. He said, notice, yeah, it's from IG. He said, how much do you charge to run my commercial and what a discount? I don't even know what it's about. I got to check it out first, because my thing is I don't just jump at everything. It has to make sense, but don't make sense. And that's what I believe in. And I wanted y'all to kind of vibe with me and rock with me during this time as I talk about it, period. Mike Collins said, I had a dollar store back in 96, then bought me a five semi trucks. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember talking about now I'm in the real estate. See, it's all how you start. And shout out to Michael Collins, that's my dude right there out of Detroit up there, out of that 313 area. He's up there doing it. And so many people out here, so many out here doing some things. And I love what they're doing. And that's why I want to bring them to this channel. Giving their props, giving their accolades. Somebody just asked, what are accolades? Accolades is giving props, giving they just do, giving them congratulations while they're alive, not while they're gone, not when they're dead and gone. Like, that person did this. They sure was great at doing it. I've heard so many people say that for so many funerals I went to, so many wakes I went to, and I got tired of hearing that. Why you didn't tell that person that while he was alive? Especially when my dad passed, people was telling me, oh, your dad was great at doing this. Why you didn't tell him that when he was living? Why you wait till he's gone and tell him that? I told him, no, you didn't tell him like you're telling me. So my thing is this, tell people, ahead of time, people that you love, people reach out to. Y'all see I end my podcast every day. I end it with, make sure you reach out to this person, tell them that you love them. Make sure you tell them that you care. Make sure you tell them this. Even if it's a small beat, try to swatch, but life's too short. And my thing is, we done had 43,000 people pass away, period, from what's going on right now with this blue flu shit. And my thing is this, life is too short. Reach out to people, period. And don't sit there staying stuck. Reach out and do something you want to do. Something that you want to do, find out a way how to do it. Even like, oh man, I don't have the money to go do it. Find out how to do it. Like, for instance, I really just talked to somebody today, which I'm going to announce on another show, because I'm trying to work on something with him right now. He's a young dude. He was like, man, I didn't think I could do this and do that, but I listened to you, and you told me something 2 years ago when I was 17. You said, hey man, look, don't say stuck in your place. And I ain't gonna say where he lived at, but where he lived at was a place where either people were going to jail, prison, or the grave, or to the end of the road, which was, to me, was working at this one mill that ended up shutting down. So I told him, I said, man, you know what? If you don't have the money to go to school, why don't you go to the Air Force? And I ain't telling people to go to the service, nothing like that, but for his situation, go to Air Force. Let them pay for you to go to school. Let them pay for you to do this. Let you get this. Let you get this training. Let you get that. Let you get this. Do you know he went ahead and did that? And that was a total of, I want to say, 7 years ago. 8 years ago, actually. 8 years ago. And he said, man, that's the best thing and the best advice I ever had, because I had no father. Mother, she worked all the time, so I barely saw her. She just dropped me from my grandmother. My grandmother, she was too old to do anything, and I had to learn, how to do this on my own. And with going, it gave me my structure, and it paid for me to go to school while I was on the base. And here I am now flying fighter jets. I'm out here doing what I love doing. This is what I want to do. And he's living his dream, living his life. Period. He said, man, I'm going to do 20 years and come out of here. He said, man, matter of fact, it's 10 years. He said, man, I got done 10 more years to go. And I said, man, I remember telling you that all those years ago. And I remember like it was yesterday. I said, wow. I said, man, I'm glad you're doing what you love to do and whatnot, and you're doing some great things, period. And sometimes we just need to hear great things and, be around positive people, hear positive things. And also, like my man Sal, shout out to Sal FHO Atlanta. He did a live the other day doing his podcast, and it made a lot of sense. He said a lot of people are starting to realize people they used to hang with ain't about shit. I'm just going to say it like that's exactly what he said. He said, people used to hang with, they ain't about this. Or people you thought was your friends ain't your friends. And it made a lot of sense what he's saying. I know it already, but it made a lot of sense because you start to reevaluate yourself with this going on. Like, man, who reached out to me to see am I all right? Are they really my friends? Or are they just around me for a car I got, a house I got, a status I got, or this I got? So I ain't not trying to get off on a rant and whatnot, but that was one of the things that, like I said, stuck out, period, when you have people talking like that. And it makes you think. It makes you think, period. Period. It makes you think like, damn, man, how much they really care about me? And yeah, Mr. Random, facts. Yeah, definitely facts. And also, another friend of mine, which is definitely a friend of mine. I'm not gonna name his name, so I told him I was gonna leave him anonymous when I tell this story. He said, "Man, you know what you're doing for YouTube. Really think about how many people supporting doing what you're doing. If they ain't supporting you, gonna be fucking with." And this is somebody who told me this, and they got 7 million subscribers, and he's been my subscriber since day one. He's like number, I think 5 or 6 on my channel, and he said, "Think about it." Because he watching. He's watching right now. He just messaged me and he said, "Yeah, don't tell my name, but I'm watching you right now." He's watching me right now. And he said his whole thing is this, because he does commercial real estate. And he said, what's going on? You start to realize that, have people around you that are supporting you and you support them. Because I know you support a lot of people, you make sure they're out there. And if they ain't supporting you, don't support them. And that's true facts. And no, this is not a diss to anybody at all, because the people that he was talking about, that we talked about, and this was really before all this happened, is already cut off already. They've been cut off. They've been cut off. One of them's trying to get, my life. I said, no, we cool. We made it. We cool. But man, I can't support you like that because you didn't do the same for me. So we cool we cool. No drama, no nothing. You don't do drama. We cool. If I see you on the street, I'm gonna speak to you. We can even hang. But as far as it goes with YouTube and whatnot, nah, I can't hang with you. But I actually do one or two things, and you couldn't do that, and it didn't cost you no money. All it cost you was time and click the button. That's it. He wasn't even subscribed to me. I'm like, wow, dog, I'm gonna subscribe to you for all this time, and you ain't subscribed to me. So my thing is, you got to get the same support out, and you got to give them what they giving you. Don't be turning around giving them all this energy and they ain't giving you the same thing back. That's just it. Sorry y'all to get off on a rant and whatnot, but I did want to announce this tomorrow. I am doing 2 separate lives tomorrow for those that just came in here and whatnot. I will put it up again about what I'm doing, but I am doing 2 separate lives. So y'all just rock me tomorrow. My first guest coming in tomorrow is KP. Y'all gonna get a chance to know her and what she's doing. I got turned into her by Murph and also by another lady that was on here on the show as well. Shout out to her. I told her I wasn't gonna name her right now and whatnot, and she said that's fine. So we definitely gonna talk and have a conversation, and she's gonna enlighten y'all about the game because she knows a lot of people down there and a lot of people I know, but she knows them more than I do. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what she's doing, and y'all gonna support her because she supports me as well. And then my next guest after, which is gonna be a whole nother separate live, probably about 30 minutes, an hour after that, is Superwoman. Y'all don't know who Superwoman is, y'all gonna find out. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And this is for my folks that ride the bike game and they got the car game because she does both. She's gonna be on here. I know Miss T Rose already know who I'm talking about already. I know she only said, "Oh, I know her already." So my thing is she's gonna come on here. We're gonna talk. And yes, tomorrow's like a ladies' day tomorrow. So sorry, fellas, but I do have another surprise coming for you and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and announce it. Had a nice talk with somebody today, and we talked, through IG and whatnot. And he said, "Yeah, I'm definitely down to do that." So I'm gonna go ahead and I told him I was go ahead and announce it today. And he said, "Yeah, go ahead and do it." My dog Josh Laurent is coming to the stage, y'all. He's coming to New York and City Live podcast, and he's coming real soon because I end up having to switch dates with somebody, so he's coming real soon. Y'all definitely don't want to miss this because this is one young man that I've watched for a while and got a chance to meet him when I came down to Dallas. And I said, "Man, it doesn't matter by age." I said, "You motivated me and inspired me to go do some of this and do some of that." And the thing about it is he's young. When I say young, we celebrated his birthday when he was down there. If I'm not mistaken, he had just turned 18. And he's already doing something big already. He's doing something big. He got his mind all right. He reminds me of me when I was 18. But inspiration comes from everywhere. Inspiration, motivation comes from everywhere. And it definitely comes from him because I watched him for a while. I like what he's doing. And he got his head on straight. So my thing is I'm bringing him on here to give him his accolades, give him his props. And we're going to talk car stuff and stuff he's been to, stuff he's been in, stuff he's got seen. Excuse me, T. Rose, you're right. He turned 19 while we were there. And I thought that was the best way to celebrate his birthday. Appreciate Miss T. Rose for go ahead and correcting me. He turned 19. And the thing about it is we had a great time. Everybody sung him happy birthday. He said, "Man, this is one of the best birthdays ever." I said, "Man, when I turned 19, it was nothing like this, even though I was partying with So Def and all them. But everybody that sent me happy birthdays, a few people came through and said, happy birthday, and I just partied." But for everybody to show him that much love, man, that was great right there. And we're going to talk about that and talk about a lot of things he's done and talk about some future endeavors too, because he has a bright future on his hand. Yes, Mike Corleone, he's out of Michigan. Yes, he is. He is. He's out of, I want to say, out of Detroit area. Yeah, he was down in Dallas and whatnot. And like I said, we got a chance. I chopped it up with him separate before the whole happy birthday thing. And, he's like, yeah. So when I finally got a chance to really catch him and really come up with a date and whatnot, he sent me a message right when we started the live and agreed on it. So I'm not going to put the date out there yet because I got to hit him back to make sure the time is right with him. And I will be announcing that as we come along. Period. Zara Love said, yes, y'all surrounded him. See, Zara Love, I told you I saw you while we was there. Timothy Rose said, yeah, he seemed like a good kid. You know what? I ain't going to call him a kid. He's a good young man because he's not a kid no more. He's a young man that's doing something. So I love what he's doing. One of the other things, somebody asked me, could you please put back up what you had put up earlier? Because I came in late. I definitely will. Let me go back and scoop it up real quick. I definitely put it back up for you and whatnot. Just give me 2 seconds because everything just went. What? Okay. Somebody messaged me about something. I don't know what the heck they talking about, but we'll see about it. One of the things I want to put back up, I'll put it back up there for y'all to see. Yes, first person hit me up and whatnot and said, hey, New York, for those that don't know, Mr. Katana has been on here. And one of the things he hit me up about, he said, hey, man, I want to give your subscribers a chance to get a discount on some things because I have some things and whatnot here that I know a lot of people definitely like. So for this week and this week, Katana Wraps, right now you can get 15% off of select items using the code New York. Yes, using the code New York, you can get 15% off. And he got prices up here already on certain things already. He got front splitter rods at $300. And for those that don't know, he's done the front splitter for Mr. Organic that you see on Mr. Organic's car that's down below where you saw Snoop dancing at. And the one Mr. Organic sitting on the car, yes, he's done the whole front splitter for him. You definitely check out Mr. Organic and Mr. Katana Wars YouTube, and you'll see the whole process of how they did it. And also the side skirts, $200 to $275, the wicker bill, $175, the rear diffuser, $350 to $500. Now, somebody did ask me, what about the rear diffuser he has? That one you're going to have to hit him up about and whatnot, because I don't know which model that is, but hit him up. And yes, you can use my code to get that 50% off at the price that he quotes you. All you got to do is just tell him, hey, man, it's on New York's podcast code New York, and you get your 15% off. Man, you cannot beat that. Roof, hood, trunk wraps start at $150. Full wraps start at $1,850. Tire letters at $200. Now, I will tell you this much. He did tell me about the tire letters. He said, now, the tire letters I might not be able to get a discount on. So you have to hit him up to see about it. But he said, because those come as a prepackaged deal through another company, but everything else that he makes and puts together, he can do the 50% off. So that's why it says select items. So hit him up and find out which items. I know the tire stickers is not one of them, so you cannot. That's the lowest price he can go because he hit me up about that already. So definitely go check out my dog because he got some great things going over there. Ain't that right, Snoop? That's right, Snoop. Keep spinning. Keep spinning and wheeling. Yeah. So also with that being said, I also want to say this. Somebody else asked me about the paint and whatnot. I was with Sick and Turbo. Okay. Y'all talking about somebody else. No, because this on his Instagram. Yes, actually, he's actually put it up on his Instagram because he had me to share it with him and whatnot. And it's definitely up there. If not, you could just hit him up and just let him know my code and you in like Flynn. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Also, shout out to my dog Turbo. I talked to him earlier today and whatnot right before I started the live because I had to hit up Superwoman and whatnot for her to come on. If y'all didn't know, Superwoman's his sister. So I hit up and make sure she was still coming on tomorrow. And shout out to TJ. Famous ass TJ, shout out to him too as well. He's coming to the live podcast. I'm trying to work on a date for him to come on. So I know a lot of people that's in here, they know who I'm talking about. And yes, Ms. T. Rose, he does good work. Yes, he does. Mango 392 will tell you he does excellent work. He's done so many things for a lot of people, Mr. Organic being one of them, and his car as well. He's done everything just about to his car. And now that does good work, he got some good products. So you cannot beat it. I don't care what you say, you cannot beat it for the price and with the percentage off. You definitely can't beat it. Now, somebody else did ask me to put this back up, which I will have the updated one because Grant is working on it, but I'll go ahead and put it back up there anyway for y'all to see real quick. Grant 7 Painting and Coating by CustomPaint.com. That's another thing, my special announcement. He gave me a new code because the New York code would not just work. So put in New York 10 or NY10 to get your 10% off discount. And yes, that's 10% off the clears. That's 10% off the candy concentrate. For those out there doing them candy paint jobs or whatnot. And for those that want that clear that just look like it just came off a candy press. Even if you're doing just a regular paint job, a regular custom work, some airbrush work, you want some good clear that's gonna make it look like man, make it look like you just came dripping out of Houston. T Rose, you know what I'm talking about, that Houston drip. You want to make sure it look like you came off the slab drip. That's the clear to use, trust me. And for my painters out there listening in, for the replay that's on here, you definitely want to use that right there and use the code New York 10 or NY10 as the code to get your 10% off discount. I want to make sure I bring to my people out there, period. So with that being said, y'all, I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. I don't know how many people in here. I know I went over my time. Tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow I'm doing 2 separate lives tomorrow. So definitely y'all hang with me and whatnot. We're going to do one live for about 45 minutes an hour. Then there's going to be a break. Then I'm jumping in with another live. So, and in those lives, I'm going to still do my announcements and whatnot. And I'm going to probably do some of the same announcements so people don't miss it, because one of them is going to be a little earlier than the other. And the times will be up. I will put them up tonight. By early in the morning, you will see them for those that end up going to sleep tonight. One of the things somebody asked me. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and send it. Yeah. Fox Body Cam. Famous ass TJ. Yeah. Yes. Because he changed his name so much as TJ. I don't even know what to call you. I spoke to him for a lot. I said, but when I said before it was AOTJ, then it was TJ something else. It was something else. So then Turbo just said, yo, famous ass TJ. Okay, we just call him famous ass TJ because he's famous. All right. That's what it is. Somebody said he was rich. Man, I don't know who that was sitting in the comments. So somebody sitting in the comments said, yeah, TJ's rich. Man, I'm not putting that out there like that. Because I don't know. I don't know nothing about that at all. But once again, like I said, I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. Mango 392, I know you came in a little late, but salute, bro. Thank you for coming through. Mike Corleone, you my dude, man. I can't wait till this whole thing is over with and whatnot. We can meet up and whatnot and hang out, talk, parlay, play some game and whatnot. Also, don't forget May 7th, y'all, is Ladies' Night. Miss T Rose will be in the building along with Miss LSX, and we're gonna talk. Period. We're gonna have a nice talk, and hopefully everybody enjoyed the show today. I know it's something different than what you normally used to, but it is what it is. I wanted to get my word out there a whole different way. So till then, y'all, everybody, peace. Y'all be easy out there. And I always say this: love one another, care for one another, and also make sure you reach out to people you reached out to for a while with everything going on. Give them a phone call. Don't text. Give them a phone call. Let them hear your voice. You hear their voice. No, you love them. And if somebody you have a beef with, let them know, like, you know what? Hey, just because we had this beef and whatnot doesn't mean at all that, I don't care for you, whatnot. Let's try to get past it, try to put our differences to the side, because this is the time when we need people up in here. And appreciate it, Silverback. It's a great show, New York. Appreciate it. Hopefully everybody loved it. It's a great show. See you later, Miss T Rose. Till then, y'all, I will check y'all out later. Let's see some schedule. I'm back to normal schedule, bro. Okay. Make 392. Hey, that's fine, because I leave it up as you catch the replay. And that's it. I leave it up to catch the replay, man. Go get your money. Don't nobody stop you from getting your money. Get that bread, man. Get it. When I come out to Cali, we're going to go hang. I know we're going to hang. Me and you, hopefully car reviews by KJ. He may be shipped off by then, but when I come out to California, we're going to come hang. So until then, y'all, I'll see y'all later. Peace, everybody. I will be back tomorrow doing 2 lives. If you don't get to make but one, that's fine. The replay will be up. So, yeah. Kathy said this is one of your best lives yet. Man, I appreciate it. Like I said, it worked out the way I wanted to work out. I was a little nervous about it because I know it's something different. I didn't know how many people are going to rock me with something different. But shout out to Seal, because Seal just my dude is sitting with Seal, and Seal said he loved every bit of it. Shout out to singer Seal. Shout out to Dre Sean the rapper. Shout out to Cassidy, because I know they watch as well. When I say Cassidy rap out of Philly, he does watch this. I found it out recently here. Shout out to, I ain't going to say it because my boy told me not to say it, but which is my cousin. Shout out to him for making that happen and putting him up on game and whatnot. And also, y'all, tell a friend, share it to a friend. So then, y'all be easy out there. Somebody just asked me a question. Yep. Yes, I will be on tomorrow. Okay, y'all. Somebody said, are you going to be on tomorrow? Yes, I will be on tomorrow. Okay, until then, y'all, peace.